In the air, slicing. Over is Margot, fighting the sun. Margot! Oh, and he crashes over the wall, and he's got the ball in his glove.
So if you do not remember, in the offseason before 2020, the Padres actually traded Manuel Margot and Hunter Renfroe to the Tampa Bay Rays. So the fact that the Rays are playing in San Diego, a lot of people are saying they have the advantage because Hunter Renfroe and Manuel Margot are comfortable with playing in Petco Park, and that's why he made the catch yesterday. Well, come to find out, Manuel Margot, even though he played for the Padres, he never once played right field, so it makes that catch even more special. Just a once-in-a-lifetime grab for a right fielder, so I wanted to kickstart the video with that because yesterday's games were nuts. But we do have some breaking news. I cannot believe I'm about to say what I'm about to say, so we'll talk about that. Then we'll go ahead and recap the Astros versus the Rays, the Dodgers versus the Braves, and then we'll talk about the games that are happening today. But if you're new to this channel, we do this every single day, so do not be afraid to hit that like button as well as subscribe. We're almost to 240K. If we keep up the pace, we might be able to get to 250K before the end of the World Series, so let's all join together. But the first breaking news, I couldn't believe what I was reading and now eventually saying out loud to you guys. Tommy Pham got stabbed. He got assaulted yesterday. So he was at a place where I would say I wouldn't recommend going. It's not a bar. It's more of an adult entertainment. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't know if YouTube will demonetize me for it, but he wasn't at the the most professional of places. Either way, he was outside and a fight broke out and he tried to break up the fight. He tried to be the hero, and unfortunately he was stuck in the back and it went through every layer of his skin. Now the reports come out and said that the surgery was a success, that he's going to be fine. And for a second I had a brain fire. I thought that San Diego was hosting the championship series because the Padres were in the playoffs still, but I completely brain farted. It's the Dodgers, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, he got stabbed, he can't play tonight. But then I remembered the Padres are out. So now I'm glad that Tommy Pham is going to be all right. Now another player, actually two players that I'm kind of praying for to the baseball gods that they come back healthy. Actually, it just reported that Adam Duvall of the Braves, he won't be back, so we'll talk about that in just a second. Clayton Kershaw, the starter for game number 2 today, he is now scratched. He is no longer going to be starting today's game as he is having back spasms. Now, I'm going to go ahead and break down what a back spasm is because a lot of people, if you're younger, you just think, oh, your back is moving on its own. No, a back spasm could be you slept on it wrong and now your back is so tight where if you're driving, you can't even check your blind spot. I get them in my shoulder area sometimes, right in my middle back, and they are awful. I could not imagine pitching to the Atlanta freaking Braves with half of my back not working. So I understand people are going to say Kershaw is running from the pressure, but back spasms are no joke. But a lot of people are going to call him a weenie, and that's for you to decide. So Tony Gonsolin is going to be your Game 2 starter. He was insane this year, so you're not really missing out too much. He is a big game pitcher. I think that he's going to be just fine. But on the flip side, Adam Duvall, he swung at a pitch yesterday and he actually tore something in his oblique. So he is going to be out for the remainder of the postseason. Even if the Braves advance to the World Series, he will not be on the squad. He had 2 3-home run games this past season. He was a linchpin in the middle of that order, but he is now out for the rest of the playoffs as they are going with Yohan Camargo. I would have gone with Pache, but I guess they're not going to use their young studs. They're going to go with Yohan Camargo, who wasn't very good this year. But now we're going to go ahead and break down the Astros versus the Rays game because Jose Altuve, you have to say it out loud, he kind of blew this game. So Lance McCullers, he goes 7 innings, only allows 1 earned run, and has 11 strikeouts. But how did the Tampa Bay Rays score 4 runs if Lance McCullers only gave up 1 earned run? Well, he gave up 4 runs, but only 1 of them was earned.
Baseman. And runner goes, pitch is grounded into the shift, fielded by Altuve in short right. He throws low to first, and Gurriel, did he drop it?
2 out the pitch, drives one into center field, back at it to Springer, still going back to the wall, it's gone! Astros miscue, and Manuel Margot in a place he called home.
Oh my gosh, Jose Altuve, ooh. So he hits a home run in game number 1 and you're thinking, okay, playoff Altuve, he is back. but on the defensive side, he is still 2020 Altuve. He was one of the worst, if not the worst, defensive second baseman in the league this year. He had 2 throwing errors, and the most crucial one came in the first couple innings as he threw it away, and Gurriel, the first baseman, was not able to pick it up. I honestly was kind of confused. I thought, did he catch it? Did he not? Because Choi, he wasn't running very fast. Not that he can run fast, but it was an overall weird play. And then obviously Manuel Margot, he pulls a Cody Bellinger by hitting a home run and making a great web gem in the outfield. He didn't rob a home run, but that catch in right field was insane. Charlie Morton was incredible with 5 shutout innings, and he got a lucky break from the Astros defense. The 9th inning was a little bit of a scare for the Tampa Bay Rays. Nick Anderson was having some trouble. George Springer hit an absolute rocket up the middle, but fortunately the Rays, they were playing a great defensive shift, so they turned the double play and the Rays win. They take a 2-0 lead over the Astros. It's not looking good because Lance McCullers gave you a great start, but the defense and the slow offense to start the series for the Astros, again, it's not looking good.
In many respects, albeit with a 60-game schedule, hits one into right, and this one is gone. Freddie Freeman shoots one out to right. His family's excited. His dugout's excited, and the Braves.
So you just saw Freddie Freeman hit a home run to give the Braves a 1-0 lead over Walker Buehler, who was wearing some of the tightest pants I've ever seen. I don't know why it became such a big topic, but I'm pretty sure that it was trending. Walker Buehler tight pants, it was trending on Twitter for a little bit. So the 2020 MVP, he gets it started, and then nothing really happens until Kike Hernandez, he lights up Max Fried, who was dominating, absolutely cruising along before Hernandez, he clutches up with a home run of his own. So Fried and Buehler, they gave us a great matchup, one of the better ones I've seen all year and in the last few seasons of the playoffs. But apparently, this is going to be a bullpen series because the offense so far for both teams hasn't really been there. Brusdar Graterol and Dustin May, they come in for the Dodgers throwing easy 100-mile-an-hour pitches. But then in the 9th, Blake Treinen, he imploded.
Riley. That is hit deep into left center field. Back at the wall, it's gone. 3-2. Little fly ball into right. That is well hit into left center field. Back at the wall, it's gone.
Ozzie Albies, he finished the job by hitting a home run to his teammate Mark Melancon, who was warming up in the bullpen. And then Melancon, he comes in as the highest paid reliever in all of baseball, and he closes the door. He shuts it on the Dodgers. So the Braves have a 1-0 lead. Now again, they don't have Adam Duvall, so I'm wondering if that's going to affect the middle of the order production going forward. But that's pretty much it. That's all of the updates from the games and the stories from yesterday. Let's go ahead and preview the games that are happening today. So the Braves will be starting rookie Ian Anderson. I cannot wait to see how good he does up against another fellow young pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. This is going to be a matchup that I will remember for a while because I feel like these two studs are going to be good for quite some time, and we get to see them before they hit their peak when they're in their younger seasons of their career. And then game number 3 of the American League Championship Series, we have the Rays versus the Astros, obviously. Ryan Yarbrough versus Jose Urquidy. The Rays are up 2-0, looking for a 3-0 lead. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I do want to end the video by saying if you text Little League, one word, to 313-131, T-Mobile will donate $1 to a Little League. I think it's called the Call Up Grant, which is going to be able to give kids an opportunity to play Little League baseball and grow our game. So again, text Little League to 313-131, and T-Mobile will give away $1 for every single text. You can do that 20 times. I'm not being paid to do this. I just want to grow the game of baseball. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe out there and enjoy this day in MLB history.
Mark Ditmar throws. Here's a swing and a high